let's talk Floyd Mayweather. As we waiting for DB to call in, have you met Floyd Mayweather? You know Floyd Mayweather?
I met Floyd Mayweather, and I think I met him at a time where he was just kind of super happy and playful, and I met him in the lobby of a hotel. He's cool.
He's cool?
Yeah, he was cool. Yeah.
Okay,
I think Floyd Mayweather is like, boxing is his life. So when you go to ask him other stuff about other things, yeah, like with most of us, you go to reaching. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. How about Deontay Wilder?
Oh man. Whoo. Can I be very upfront and honest though, like and transparent?
I want you to be.
I love Deontay Wilder. I think what Deontay Wilder needs to kind of do, assistant trainers in the building. To get back to the basics, to develop, to put some more tools in his toolbox, in his arsenal. I can see Deontay Wilder with a wicked left uppercut and a wicked left hook to go along with that overhand right he got, and he's straight. You understand what I'm saying? And I saw Deontay Wilder with his homies one time on a clip. They were dancing. And that's the other thing he probably needs. He needs to dance. Get around the ring. You know, be ring savvy. Bring your intelligence in it. The bruteness is there, but he needs to bring the other element to it. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh,
but
I get it.
He's gonna come back and he gonna do the damn thing, man. I see it in him, bro.
Yeah, we definitely. We got DB closes the show every night, and he's on the phone. DB, this you, right?
Yep, this me right here. Assalamu alaikum, King. What's up with you?
Wa alaikum salam, good brother. How you feel, man?
Oh man, feeling great. Okay.
Does that greeting come with a free bean pie or something, bro? Help me out, man. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I got you. You know, it's funny that you said that because I actually wanted to talk about the plant-based lifestyle. Can you elaborate one more time on the significance of the plant-based lifestyle, how it makes you think, how it makes you feel now versus, you know, how you were before when you were eating dead animals?
I think the beauty of a plant-based lifestyle right now is you put living foods in a living body. Now, let's not get it twisted. I got stuck in Helsinki on my way to Russia because them people wouldn't let me into Russia. All right, so I had to hang out in Helsinki and these other foreign places where I couldn't read the language or speak the language or read anything. So I'm just stuck. So I had to survive. You understand what I'm saying? Now, in those kind of situations, you just got to survive. But in everyday life where I get a chance to have a couple of dollars to go to the store and buy what I need or grow what I need, it's a plant-based lifestyle all day long. What I put in my body and what I put on my body. Everything is from the ground. Everything is from living foods. Everything is from living plants. Plants that we could communicate with. Plants that have melanin. You understand what I'm saying? So that's the plant-based diet. And there's foods out here. Now coming up, keep in mind, I'm 60 years old. A minute ago, there was no such thing as a vegan restaurant, bro. Help me out. Right or wrong?
Right.
So people want to talk about veganism and all this other stuff. Now there's restaurants out there, there's whole menus where you can pick from. Before you just had to wing it. All right. So I think the whole idea of leaving the dairy products alone, right? The whole idea of leaving meat alone. Anything that can look at you and speak back and damn near your own language and a couple other languages, leave it alone. You understand what I'm saying? It helps with clarity. You understand what I'm saying? I think when people looking at me, they say, the brother don't look 60. But shit, I don't act like I'm 60. My energy is not a 60-year-old energy. You understand what I'm saying? It's due to we have to stop saying diet. It's actually a live it because we're living it. We're not dying. Some other people have diets. You understand what I'm saying? But even with that, man, your skin is clear. You're thinking. You ain't spending 4 hours on the toilet with a damn magazine and the VCR and in the damn bathroom. You just don't have that kind of stuff going on, man. And I'm clear in my thinking, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
All because of a plant-based life. Like, for example, real quick.
Yeah.
What did I eat today? I woke up this morning. I had a smoothie that my wife made. I think after that, I As a matter of fact, she makes these kind of supplement kind of drinks because a lot of my meals, I drink a lot of my meals. And then my son-in-law, he cooked today, so he did everything raw. So we just had some kind of pita bread and we put the vegetables on. Yeah, it was a beautiful thing, man. And it's like I don't have that hunger for pizza and burgers and hot dogs and ribs and steak. I just don't have it anymore. I killed that desire.
Wow. How long has it been since you've been on this lifestyle?
Ooh, it was a gradual process. You understand what I'm saying? Because you have to have access to certain nutrients. You have to have access to certain herbs. You have to have access, to certain foods. So it's been a slow, grinding kind of process. But I've been on it for a minute, man. And to be honest with you, when you don't have access to those thinking, those things, it's your thinking. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I follow you 100%. So it's more than just looking good and having good skin. It also helps with mental clarity and energy levels and things of that nature too. That's what you're saying, right?
Yes, of course. And my thing is, when you speak to the plants speak back. I'm sure you've heard that before, though.
Oh, they talk.
Yeah.
The
Sure.
auric field, it speaks. When people see me, like, oh man, you know something? I met that brother. But you know something? That brother had a good energy. You understand what I'm saying? And I think that's the beauty of it all. You ever felt someone's energy, man, and you say, you know something up with this dude? I just can't quite put my finger on it.
Yes.
You understand what I'm saying? That's from digesting them dead animals, man. How they got slaughtered, who slaughtered them, how long did they suffer, how much blood of theirs you drinking, and all this other kind of stuff, man. It's like, yeah, you got to get that up for real. Now listen, I'm gonna say this one last point. In the history of my little 60 rotations around the sun and back, I've never seen so many brothers with big guts, man. And maybe that's a cute thing because women like to rub on, but I never seen so many brothers, man, with guts like that. I just said, come on, bro. And you notice a lot of us dying in our 40s. Who's the last 3 people we remember dying in their 40s? Who passed away the other day? Chad Boseman.
Yeah.
40-some years old, man. There's about 8 rappers that we can name. Heavy D and Phife Dawg and a few other people die all in their 40s. I'm like, what is this, man?
Yeah. True.
You read the scripture, we want to be 1,000 years old, man. Here we dying at 40? Wow. Nah, I want to hang around for a minute, man.
So I know earlier you talked about meeting up with Nick to possibly be in the Dr. Sebi documentary. Do you know anything about the release of that or the completion of the product or anything?
Not at all. I think he's preoccupied with the situation that he's in. And by right, he should take the time off to get it right. And it's not right according to us. You understand what I'm saying? The documentary film still has to come through his hands.
Yeah.
So there's a lot at stake here. So yeah.
Okay. Two more quick things before we let you run out of here. There's a book called Message to the Black Man. What can you tell us about that book?
That was the book that actually opened up my mind to realize I'm just not, to be honest with you, I had that thing with me, like young black men. I thought I was going to die in my 20s, man, because part of me was reckless, man. You understand what I'm saying? I just didn't do negative shit, especially to our people. It opened my eyes up, man, and yeah, man, it was like I wanted to be the very embodiment, man, of that. So I went through the 5% nation of gods and earths as Rashim God Allah. You understand what I'm saying? Then I was in the Nation of Islam in the first resurrection, Brother Richard 3X. So I've been through that. I've been through the soldiering. I've been through that. I went to the military police. I ended up as a correctional specialist in the military. I learned how to use weapons. I've always been in martial arts. And then when I hit the street, I already had the knowledge of it. I think the creator was grooming me to do the thing doing Public Enemy. So by the time the Public Enemy thing popped off, shit, I was already ready trying to build the army. I needed S1W units everywhere in the country so we could set this shit off. But anyway.
So that's a must read for anybody in the chat who hasn't read that, right?
The book is called Get the Green, Black, and Red In.
Easy.
I had to pull it back because the Nick Cannon thing happened, and I needed to put that in the book. The book was already set and done. I was like, you understand what I'm saying? I said, no, let me pull it back and put this information in there.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And my last question is, this may be long for you or it may be easy, but I want to speak about the messenger real fast. And what was his most touching or most profound message to you in your life?
Woo! When I heard, I think I read it, I'm not sure if I heard it. That Master Farad Muhammad came to America to teach us who we are, not who he is. And then I heard Minister Farrakhan say it again. And that kind of stuck with me. You understand what I'm saying? The messenger's life, period, being that bold to say what he was saying back then. I'm like, this man, you understand what I'm saying? I'm like, yo, where can I get that fearlessness from? And people take that for granted. People weren't talking like that back then. You understand what I'm saying? You're talking about the 30s, 40s? Calling white people devils to their face? Nah, come on, bro. Nah, man, where you get that from, Elijah? You understand what I'm saying? And I was just like, I wanted to be the very embodiment of that. Like, look, let me be that. Give me that kind of strength. I had a muscle of that. I'm good, man. So I borrowed from that energy and took that to the Public Enemy situation. And this is why you hear Farrakhan's a prophet and I think you want to listen to what he could say to you. What you ought to do is follow for now. Power. You know what I'm saying?
You still got the voice. hey, man.
That's why you're hearing that to this day. You understand? That's why you're hearing the other things, man. You want to be an S1, Griff-Deontay you win, and then you come again. You know what time it is. You understand what I'm saying? So
I'm glad we making you feel 21 again, dog.
Give thanks, man. That's that spirit, man. That's what you're hearing. That's Elijah. That's Farrakhan. That's Malcolm. That's Khalid Muhammad. That's all the ministers coming up. That's we channeling that energy, bro. That's Ava Muhammad. That's Tamara Muhammad.
Sure.
Yeah, made me feel 21 again, and I'm only 22.
It's a beautiful thing, man. This is my legacy, man, and I can't let it go down without a fight, man. This is my legacy. Yeah. Right now, I'm sitting across from my Grammy is over here. My lifetime achievement award Grammy is there. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing is here, and I'm looking at, this is my legacy.
Oh man,
I gave birth to something that's called Public Enemy, and I'm seeing the babies just kind of like, nah, come on back in. You understand what I'm saying? Some new let's make it happen.
Yeah. And we got a super chat from my brother SS Caesar with a $5 holler. He said, did you have a relationship with the Honorable Khalid Abdul Muhammad?
Oh, I had a relationship.
Yeah, I remember them days. Go ahead, tell the stories, man. I remember.
I had a beautiful relationship, man. They used to call me, they used to call Khalid the professor's professor. Because I learned so much from the brother and how the brother moves. What happened with me and Khalid, which is a long story, but I'll make it real short, really, really shorter than short. What happened with me and Khalid was the Farrakhan situation in Khalid. And just like what Fred said about Nick that I couldn't let fly without saying something, I couldn't sit back and watch Khalid talk about the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan without me saying something, and then that caused our friendship to kind of get rattled. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And but Dr. Khalid Abdul Muhammad, the reason why he was on the Public Enemy songs because of Professor Griff. You understand? I was in that pivotal position as the road manager and managing the group on the road to have, because I used to manage Queen Latifah also.
Oh wow.
I used to,
How's your relationship with Queen Latifah?
Oh man, me and Dana, we was tight, man. We was cool. I mean, there's love there, man. There's history there. You understand what I'm saying? Me and Tretch are tight, man. We was cool. Every time I see Dougie Fresh, man, he kissed me on my face because we just had that kind of love and respect for one another, man. You understand what I'm saying? But it was a beautiful thing, man. And you know, and somebody told me today, says, look, man, give Chuck a call, man. Y'all too goddamn old for this shit. You understand what I'm saying? People are starving out in these streets, man, for something, you know, for some hope and some whatever, man. And y'all got to bring it. I'm like, man, all I think I can do is put it out there and call. Whether they call back, I don't know. But Khalid Abdul Muhammad, man, that brother will forever live, man, in here, for real.
Yeah, the way that Malcolm X is to Fred, that's what Khalid Abdul Muhammad is to me.
Really? We never had this conversation. We never had. Oh, wow, beautiful.
My ace, man, for sure. I mean, I got a lot of love and respect for the minister. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Tony Muhammad is down here at the mosque or whatever, but like, there's a lot of brothers that I got respect for. But like Khalid Abdul Muhammad is like, that's my ace, that's my G right there.
That Terry Donahue interview
was the reason why I started carrying a 38 in my Bible, in my Quran, rather.
Yeah. Man, I know, man. We could keep going, man, because we're
gonna get him out of here. We're gonna get, but I got one more question though. I got one more question, and I promise this is my last question. I promise you.
It's not a boxing question because we're gonna get back to that a little bit.
Another. I'm glad you're coming back.
No, seriously, man. We got to talk about Lomachenko because we're gonna.
Ooh, he fights October 17th. Ooh,
we got to talk about some things, but
yeah, we on that. What do you think? What do you think happened to Malcolm X, one, in terms of assassination and a disconnect between him and NOI? And two, what happens to us after death?
Well, let me ask the latter question.
Mm-hmm.
The earth accepts us or rejects us. We go back to the essence, but our spirit will live on. And this is the reason why we have to go back and do some of the things I suggested other brother do with what I put in my book, The Warrior's Tapestry. I set up an ancestors altar and I communicate with the ancestors every single day. So the spirit of those particular individuals will live in me, and hopefully you will see that. Hopefully you will see Khalid. Hopefully you heard Malcolm tonight. Hopefully you heard Winnie Mandela. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, and that's what happens. There's a different realm called the spirit realm. You understand what I'm saying? The ancestral realm, and we have to understand that and respect that. We are spirit beings having a human experience.
1,000.
We have to know and understand it. Now, the first part of your question was what? Malcolm?
Yes, and what happened in the Autobahn that night in February '65?
I have a tendency to understand things the way Dick Gregory understood them. It was all a setup. It was all a setup to kill two birds with one stone. Take Malcolm out, neutralize that particular thing, and blame it on the Nation of Islam. And actually use some disgruntled brothers that had a hatred for Malcolm and use them to do it. And the documentary that came out showed and proved that that's what happened. They tracked the dude down to his doorstep.
Why did they kill him before he fucking did the interview, though? Isn't that amazing?
Ain't that something?
That don't happen by accident, though. I just
not by accident, right? So people can stop saying it was the Nation of Islam. Obviously, it was the United States government. So come on. Now listen, I'm gonna say this on the heels of that. If something ever happened to Professor Griff, don't go off on no crazy, wild conspiracy theories. You understand what I'm saying? I've left letters with certain people and other things, so it's easy to figure out. It's not going to be hard. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm not going out without a fight. Is the brother still on the line?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm right here, brother.
No, bro, we're not allowed as Muslims, as FOI, to keep weapons in our homes, to carry weapons, whatever. That's just something I just got to discuss with the minister. I'm sorry. We just got to have that discussion when I get a chance to see him. But right now I'm in dire straits. And I see the black van sitting on the corner every other night.
Wow.
You understand what I'm saying? And because I'm not stupid. So and I understand that dynamic, and I understand the reason why. but I'm responsible for protecting my life and my family's life. You understand what I'm saying? And that's just a real dynamic, man. And I think some aspects of what Malcolm went through, we probably all went through in the nation. Aspects of what Malcolm went through, I voiced that on here tonight. I'm asking Fred, why do these brothers in the group hate me? Why did they take me off out of the video? Why they didn't let me do anything on the album that's coming out?
Sure.
It's like, where's this hatred coming from? And I think this is what Malcolm was feeling. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm not going to do lectures and all that kind of stuff talking about Chuck and Flav and all that kind of stuff. That's just unnecessary. It's childish to me, man. You understand what I'm saying? If I never do another song or perform another day, I'm still going to be Public Enemy. I'm still going to be Griff, man. I'm good. I'm good.
Yes, indeed.
Salute to Dre's finest. And before you go, we're going to give you a last speech. Rob says 60 is the new 20, dog.
Oh, give thanks, man. Because I got my Terrence Crawford on, my Errol Spence on. You understand?
Oh man, you said Terrence Crawford. This like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, we got hip hop meeting. Rob double backs hip hop meeting of 1991.
Higher Infinite Power meeting of 1991. Where was that at? Because you kind of figure at that 91 mark right there. I was out. They was trying to take my life. I was poisoned. You understand what I'm saying? I had to leave out of the country, man, and kind of reorganize some things in reference to stay on the planet, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. You view life different when you're on your deathbed.
Wow.
When you pissing blood every damn day and spitting up. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah, you view life a totally different way, bro. Trust me, you do. And that's real, man, for real. And that's what a lot of people, they're not looking at it. They're like, So, and listen, if I just dropped an album, The Energy Code, and Public Enemy came out with some songs and done a couple of projects, whatever, it's like, do Griff got anything, some brother asked me, do Griff got anything musically to contribute to Public Enemy in 2020? Go listen to The Energy Code and you tell me. My phone number is 678-557-2919. It's on YouTube. How aware are you of what Ice Cube is doing with the contract with Black America that he's having drafted? And do you have any thoughts on it, King? I'm really not. I know about what Ice Cube is doing. I haven't had a chance to get it in my hand to kind of go over it and piece it apart to even speak on it, man. Like I said, Mount St. Tongue said no investigation, no right to speak.
Yeah.
Now, if I'm, if Ice Cube send me a text message or email say, yo, Griff, I want you to check this out because I need your energy.
Yeah.
Then I'd be glad to, but they don't call Griff.
Well, man, we getting you out of here, man, because this shit gonna go on and on and on and on, and Erykah Badu ain't showing up. So,
man, thank you, man. Thank you so much.
Thank you for coming on. And
so much. I'm sorry, Fred. I was saying there's so much in the chat of people asking questions. So you have to come back. You got to make us a promise that you're gonna come back into the shop, man. And the next time we're gonna give you a 1% discount on your fade. So
1%. They go. He's a 99%er now.
The more you come back, the bigger the discounts will be.
Yeah, the more you come back, the bigger the discount.
All right, cool, man. All right, I'm about to go back to Jerry Curl. All right, good, bro.
And again, thank you to Terrence Bailey and Patty Dean. Patty Dean's gonna call you after the show, and she should be calling you any minute. And just thank you, man. And I humbly say thank you, man. I was rocking my Jordan 3s, man. Man, you have no idea, dog. Man, you have no idea. And I know I speak for millions. I said millions. I know I speak for millions. You understand? Yeah. Just phenomenal. It was just a phenomenal movement, dog. Proud to be black, man. Proud to be black.
Yeah. And we thank you. I'm sorry.
No, go ahead. No, go ahead.
I'm just up, man. So
yeah, me too.
But just let the people know, man. I'm not. People don't serve.
What did you got?
I'm here to serve the people, bro. You understand what I'm saying? And that's been my life, man, in servitude and service of our people to elevate our people's consciousness. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To the level of gods and goddesses, man. That's where I want to see us, man, for real.
Appreciate it. I'm gonna beam you out now, and thank you, man. Good night, good morning, and can't wait to have you back.
Yeah, my wife gonna call you because she gonna try to figure out why you said an hour and I'm on here for 2.5 hours. So late,
the one thing she can assure is
my wife is black belt, so you better be ready for that.
I would love to interview her, man. I'm a fan of hers as well. You know,
bro. All right, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Thank you, King.
Appreciate you. Peace.
All right, what?
All right, peace.
Yeah. How was that, DB?
Damn. You know what? I'm actually glad you cut me off when I was talking because I still had so much shit that I wanted to say. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to thank him, and I still say it here on the show. While so when he plays it back, he can hear it. But you know, I was thinking about some things that describes our generals. You understand? So I don't necessarily want to say leaders, but because you know how things happen. But the people that we can admire, either if it's at a distance or up close, but for their generalship and appreciate him for his service. And he just said it, his consciousness, for his self-esteem and the esteem in the people, his fervor and his zeal. And, you know, man, he keeps expressing those things and being as candid as he is. You know, he's 60 years old, so he knows how to express himself properly. But, man, those are things that's going to take him, you know, decades and decades and decades and to being on this earth to be able to deliver the message verbally, but also to, if he's here in the flesh, that means he'll rub shoulders with more people and people will get a chance to have that energy rubbed off on them. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, I was glad that he was on here, man. So Reggie, we couldn't extend the show, but man, you know, I think we had a good time. Hustler Slim said, great show. Yeah, absolutely,
it was awesome.
brother.
And just so you know, when I do interviews like this, I know they're gonna do great numbers. I always wear the stuff that when people support me, man. Black Future Vintage, Patty, Champ Side. You know, we got wireless headsets. You know what I mean? I'm always gonna do that. You know, I mean, as best I can, especially if it's clean. I can't promise you it's gonna be clean, but if it's clean, I'll rock your stuff, man. So feel free to contact me, man, and that way you can repost it and say my stuff was on with Professor Griff and all that. And but I just want to say thank y'all, man. This was a fucking hell of an interview, dog. We got through a lot of information, and I still had 2 pages of notes left. So yeah,
me too. I still got a whole page right here.
I know when you was trying to lead them with that book question. I was like, oh shit. Yeah, I know that was a leading question. I know. I just sat back and enjoyed it.
I got about 6 more book questions.
Oh,
man. We got from the same cloth, man. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a part of the nation. So am I. You know what I'm saying? He's a Leo. His birthday is in August 2. You know, shout out to all the Leos in here. You know, so am I. And we have a love for our people. You know, the same way. So his is on a larger scale. Mine is just here in a small barbershop. You know, at a gym and at a community center. But man, we got that same spirit, man. So yeah, I definitely, what they say, kindred spirits. There you go.
Kindred spirits.
Yeah. Blue Blood is still in the house right now, and he said thanks for the show.
All the time. I shouted Blue Blood out. The show. Yeah. Thank you, guys. I'm glad y'all called in, man. Thank you guys for calling in and making the show what it is and what it does and what it will be, man. It's gonna be a timeless piece of art. So 75 years from now, people will be watching this interview. So just so you know, you guys were a part of it. So yeah, that's what we're doing, creating Black history on the show. What's up?
Brother Hunter, it's an excellent show. So
yeah, thank you guys. Yeah. You guys made it a great show for sure, because we all were in anticipation. You know, like he should be celebrated. You know, we gotta get Chuck D on the show. You know what I mean? We gotta hold Chuck D hands to the fire. Just call a spade, nigga. How the fuck you expect us to fight white supremacy and you can't sit down with your brother and do like a P. Diddy? What's the name of P. Diddy's company? They did that tour, Grand. Was it? I actually went to the concert. What's it called? Bad Boy Tour. Nigga, come on, man. We can't get no Public Enemy tour in these major cities, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna reach out to Chuck D. I'm gonna reach out. Maybe I can get a hold of him. Y'all feel we got to get Chuck D on the show. Hit his DM. hit his comment section, tag me, do what you got to do, because it's important that we see public resolve, right? It's very, very important, because it leads to higher self. It leads to like higher vibrations, higher frequencies. And I don't care what nobody say. You know, Spike Lee needs to produce something on Public Enemy, and I don't care what nobody says. You know, it's just that. You know what I mean? It ain't drama. I'm not talking about drama. I'm not even thinking about drama, Reg. I'm just talking about like reality. Like how the hell can Public Enemy not be together in 2020? And we need that. Think about that. You know?
Yeah.
Like we need Public Enemy right now. We need NWA right now. We need NWA right now.
Yeah, in terms of the Chuck D thing, I think that it would take a conversation offline.
Yeah, sure. But that public love would be like, hey, Chuck D, dog, like this is real. Like the next Jacob Blake won't happen because 10 black men is going to intervene. That's the type of energy that Public Enemy gave us. You understand? I caught the tail end of NWA. Well, I wasn't really into NWA until I became later, because I was more of a Public Enemy type of guy. You know what I mean? Because I'm from New York. So, it's important. Imagine going to a concert in September. You go to Ice-T concert, you know what he said about the police. Then you go to NWA, you know what they said about the police. And then you go to a Public Enemy concert, you know what they said about the police. You know what I mean? So that energy, that consistent energy needs to be the theme, you know, in us, you know, and that's where I'm coming from, you know. So make sure y'all tag Flavor Flav, Chuck D, and all them son of a guns. You know what I mean? Maybe Spike Lee will come on the show, you know. Maybe Spike Lee will come on, you know. I used to have a line to Spike Lee. I don't know if I have it. It's my old phone, you know. So,
yeah, you had a line on him, and I remembered a lot of lines in his movies.
Yeah. So yeah, it was a great, man. My run is gonna feel. Even though I ran. You know what? I ran this morning because I knew what this interview was gonna do for me, and I said, "Fuck, I'm gonna just run again because I'm full of energy." And I'm gonna be up till 2:30 anyway, so I might as well just be some type of productive. You know what I mean? Yeah. Oh, your mom didn't let you play that shit, Red. So yeah, it was pretty amazing. So
yeah, my mom didn't know what the hell they were saying, so I got away from listening to some of the shit.
I was a latchkey kid. My mom worked nights at Kites and shit on 92nd in Vermont. You know what I mean? So it was me and my sister and shit. So I got away with a whole bunch of shit. So.
Yeah, you know what I mean? she heard people talking about it, and that it was a lot of profanity and stuff. But she didn't understand what the hell they was talking about with the curse and the slang. You know what I mean? And the tonality and like all of that. She didn't know what the fuck it was, but she heard like cousins and aunts and other people saying it was bad, so she didn't want to have it played because of that. But shit, you know, we had headphones.
Right. I remember playing Nancy Reagan Came to My House and Gave Me a blowjob. I don't want to sing the rest with you on the phone, but you get it. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You took, man, listen. You know, it's funny that you say that. I was hanging out with my nephew, 2 cousins, and like 3 others, like 5 or 6 of us. And as a matter of fact, you remember that day when I was in the background, I had all my people.
You were busy. It was busy in the background. Yeah.
Yeah. And they kept talking and they kept saying pause. And I'm like, y'all sound gay as fuck saying pause. Like, I don't even think like no punk. So I don't never say pause or nothing. That shit don't even
I hate saying that, though. I hate saying pause. I don't like it at all.
Stop saying that. Stop saying pause and Gucci, and that'll change all. If I stand across from a dude I don't know and he say something, he say pause, I swear I might take off on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't be saying that shit, because I don't think like no fucking punk at all. Yeah. That should even get me fired up when motherfuckers say that.
Yeah. Facts.
Oh, such and such. You know, oh, y'all finna eat this, such and such. Pause. All right, you keep pausing then, motherfucker.
Yeah, facts.
Trump, weak ass weird shit. Anyway,
we did the damn thing, and it was a great show. I appreciate everyone. I appreciate you, DB, as always. We'll be back Sunday. We're gonna have a hot show Sunday. It's just us in the barbershop, but I know there's some boxing and another judge, George Floyd. I haven't watched the video. I'm not gonna watch the video, but I felt the energy from Trill Boxing Talk this morning. So I definitely want to talk about that. You know what I mean? And we could talk some box because they got some fights this weekend too. So we'll do that. This is our Friday, and we'll be back Sunday night. This is Thursday, right? Yeah. So Friday, Saturday, we gonna rock out.
We're gonna rock out. Pause. See that type of weird ass shit. I was dialing on my cell phone and I had to use my finger to dial. Pause. Shut the fuck up, man. Oh man. Weird ass shit. Look, my boy SS Caesar said East Coast shit on the set. Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, man. So shit. Don't come. Today is Friday. Today is our Friday. Do not come knocking on the barbershop door looking for no bowl cut tomorrow. Nobody will be in the shop. The doors will be closed. The lights may be on because somebody's in here doing a deep cleaning. But do not think that you're going to get a cut tomorrow. It's not going down. We see everybody on Sunday. Until then, Cash G, my Cuzzo, Ramesses Suitin III, The Messenger 215, Dave Jack, Dre Finest, Rob G Film, JJ, South Central in the building, SS Caesar, Box Fans, my boy, what's cracking? CPT, G5 Gauge, Gabe, H-Con, who else? Patty Dean, the LA Queen, Hustler Slim. He said cuss words. Yeah, that too short, man. Nancy Reagan came to my house and took out her false teeth, and it was the best dome I ever had. The Sweet Science Examiner, what's up with you, baby? Pause. Champion Hart. I called him Champion. Pause. See? Terrence Bailey Sr. Terrence, man, we appreciate you, man. You've been coming through, like I said before. You was the player of the month last month, and so far you're the player of the month this month too, man. So you working on an MVP trophy. The Queen Unique Dawn in here.
Unique Dawn was active in the chat tonight, wasn't she?
Yeah. She, man, when it's certain stuff like this.
Yeah, I know. She a music freak. I already know. Pause. Yeah. Hey, we gotta have a pause show one night. We just gonna say pause for them just to get rid of that shit. You know what I mean? Get all your
next thing I motherfucker say pause, I'm gonna just say fast forward.
Oh God. Yeah.
But Philip H, Reggie Owens, and everybody. Reggie Owens is going live after this.
Oh, he is. Yeah, let's check. I'll be listening on my run for sure. I won't be able to comment, but I'll listen on my run. That nigga did a 2-hour show the other night.
Yeah, Reggie.
I was like, God damn, Reg. I ain't gonna lie. I caught the first hour and shit, and then I kind of dozed off and woke back up and shit. I was like, this nigga, because I had to catch the second half in the morning. You know what I mean? When I'm getting the kids ready, I'm like, this nigga did 2 hours.
Yeah,
this nigga don't sleep. This nigga don't sleep.
I go do business and come back an hour and a half later.
Oh, an hour and a half later. This nigga full of shit. Hour and a half later. Nigga,
oh, no, I'm not saying I'm doing business the whole hour and a half. I'm saying, I got to clean my body, you know what I'm saying, and all of that. Pause. But,
pause.
Yeah, Dixon, man, we forgot to give you some love, too. And Fresh, always with great calls and everything.
Yeah, great call tonight.
Not Israel, yeah. Dave Jack and some more of the family in here, man. But it was a great show, man. I feel good. Fred feel good. About to get the run on. Yeah, everybody, we see y'all right down the street at the Owens' Den. H Money just came in. What's up with H Money? Other than that, man, yeah, let's get up out of here. Fred, play the song, Fred.
Millions and millions of people. We're gonna, me and my team, along with Sam Watson and his team, we're going to stand together and fight this disease.
I come this way before, traveled through open door, circumstances navigated the path.
Hey, and I'll give you guys a tip too. When you guys call in, because I know when you call in, y'all be wanting to record it. When you call in, just write the time that you called in on the phone. I mean, and then you can just go straight to that point. You ain't got to look for it when you screen record it on your iPhone and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's so. Don't forget to do that.
Yeah. People Fernandez, 5 Mike, where you at?
We got it. There it is. Oh, where Pete Fernandez? That was DB. There he is. He in the building.
Cause the devil is a lie. I'm telling you the truth. It's only what you do.
Things we gotta do. Oh, hey. You remember Roxy, the beautiful woman from Africa, that came on? Appreciate you, Cham Side. She's on the 4th season of Black Love with her husband, and that airs Saturday. So season 4. So feel free to check that out. So they're growing. And what else? Oh, and Brian Custer's show is on TV. His podcast is on TV. So make sure y'all go check that. Yeah, that's beautiful. Make sure y'all go check that shit out too. I forget the channel, but I'll have that more for y'all on Sunday. But yeah, people are growing, man. Keep betting on yourself, man. Keep betting on yourself, Rob.
Rob G.
Personal statement. Run the game like I'm ASIC.
Learn to develop patience, determined to be the greatest. Yeah, bobbing and weaving, they changing up like the seasons, indigenous to the grind. So I do it for all my people, jabbing the competition, back up against the ropes. You fighting for recognition, I'm fighting just to promote equality where we lack it. While cancer slowing our road, I'm confident we'll make it. We focus on common goals. Yeah,
give back, give love, giving something away. Never give up, stand tall to fight another day. 2 toes, 2 feet, I stand on the ground. I'm going back soon and fight this final round. Life's a break, no rehearsal. Learn quickly, they'll come for your role. Can't take it from slow. Cause the devil is a lie. Telling you the truth, it's only what you do. Some things you gotta
Get your old ass out of here, nigga. Yeah. Love y'all, man. Love you, DB. Thank you, Professor Griff. Yeah, it was a great show tonight. Thank you, Unique Don. Appreciate you staying active in the chat. Patricia Shelton, Insane Beauty, appreciate you. Everybody, Patty Dean, Terrence Bailey, thank you once again. Everybody in here, man. We had a great show tonight. All we do is get better, man. All we do is get better and grow. All right, man. And I'll see you guys Sunday. And love you, DB. I'm gone.
Love you, brother.
All right, peace. Last time, y'all. We gonna do this shit together. Hey, love y'all. Peace, y'all.